Hi, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. From time to time, we go off of the islands of Japan and to other countries, and today is such a day. We'll be traveling to Europe, specifically Flanders in Belgium, and we're going to look at three beers from a brewery which is called Steen Brugge, and it's pronounced Bruges in French, the city, Brugge in Dutch. And this is a brewery, it's also known as Brewery Palm, P-A-L-M, and they have been around for a long time. The records go back to the late 1600s for this brewery. And in 1706 it was called De Hoorn, with a H-O-O-R-N, De Hoorn. And then it was sold to another party in 1801, and in 1908, the daughter of the family married into another brewing family called Van Roy, and in 1914 it was destroyed completely by bombing during World War I, and rebuilt, and they developed their beer, which they're probably best known for, which is called Special Palm. And they built a place called Palm Court in Brussels, and apparently that's where they do a lot of their sales. And in 1990 they did a joint venture with Boon, B-O-O-N, maker of lambics, and they took over Rodenbach, one of the most famous of all Belgian breweries, in 1998. And then in 2016 it changed hands again, and it's owned by what's called Swinkel's Family Breweries, and they acquired the company in 2016. So we're going to look at three beers from them. They are well known. They make a triple, a Bock, a Blonde, a Bruin, and a Wit beer, and these are all pretty well known beers. And we'll see how they fare. I'm going to look at three of them, and I hope you are able to watch all three. Okay, the first beer from Steen Brugge is this one. It is called Steen Brugge Belgian Wit, and this beer is a white ale, a Belgian white ale, and it, let me see the label here, they call it an Abbey beer, and I don't know exactly, but you can see the almost looks like a saint there using the old brewing paddle. I think this is probably for stirring the mash. And this beer is a wit, and it has wheat, hops, barley malt, of course, and orange peel, coriander, and what I don't really, doesn't really excite me too much is hop extract. It's the last ingredient on there. And so we'll see how that goes here. On Rate Beer, this one has 353 separate ratings at an average of 2.98 out of 5, not terribly high. 27 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 38 for its style, which is wit beer. It's 5% with 11 IBUs, bittering units. Untapped, 29,011 separate ratings, a little bit higher score, 3.36. Okay, so once again, this is Steen Brugge Blanche or white or wit beer, and let's give this a go. A lot of people don't like wheat beers or wits, but I do. Okay, I'm using my Duvel glass for this, which I'm not sure is probably the best. Duvel glasses tend to make things foam up because of the D etched in the bottom. Okay, it is a fairly hazy, deep blonde, light, maybe a light amber tinge to it, with a finger and a half of pretty fluffy white head. You see the lace kind of sticking there and then dropping away. Carbonation pretty substantial, as we might expect for this style. Okay, the aroma definitely has some Belgian yeast esters, and very light sort of coriander. pretty much it. Nice, pleasant maltiness. Okay. It's got the light weediness, the slight tart citrus note. Kind of goes flat in mid palate. The coriander's there. It's not terribly strong. This is pleasant enough. It's not an outstanding wit though. The flavors, I wouldn't say it's one-dimensional, but it's certainly not exploding with complexity. But in this style, I don't think you could fault it that much. It's not bad. I would probably give this around 3.2 or 3. So, if you happen to see this one around, I found this at a Liquor Mountain store in Japan, and I'm sure they export to other countries besides Japan as well. So give it a go and let me know what you think. Again, Steen Brugge Belgian White-Blanche white beer. Okay, well, we're going to look at a few others from them, and I hope you tune in for that. Please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, bye-bye.